Welcome to video lessons at Master IELTS Online. In this video, you're going to learn how to write an introduction to Task 1 essay questions in academic writing. Now, in Task 1 academic writing, you very often have to describe line graphs, bar charts, and pie charts, which show changes of a particular situation during a particular period of time. Remember, you have 20 minutes for the task, and during this time, you need to analyze the graph and write an introduction and 2-3 supporting paragraphs. Altogether, there should be not less than 150 words. Now, let us look at how to write an introduction. Here are some points you should know about the introductory paragraph. This is the easiest paragraph to write, so make sure you don't make any mistakes here. Your introductory paragraph shouldn't be big, so there should be only 1 or 2 sentences. When you write an introduction, you should only paraphrase the statement of the question. You can do this by changing the word order of the statement and replacing words with their synonyms. But remember, you're not supposed to replace each and every word. If you do this, it could alter the whole meaning. The best idea is to replace verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. So let's look at a Task 1 question describing a graph. The graph shows the consumption of different kinds of meat in an Asian country between 1989 to 2014. Summarize the information and make comparison where it's necessary. So to the task above, we can write an introduction the following way. The given graph indicates the variety of meat, lamb, chicken, beef, pork, which was consumed in a country in Asia over a quarter of a century between 1989 and 2014. Now let's learn in detail how the writer has paraphrased the statement and the synonyms he has used to write the introduction. Statement of the question. The graph shows the consumption of different kinds of meat in an Asian country between 1989 to 2014. Introduction for the question. The given graph indicates a variety of meat, lamb, chicken, beef, pork, which was consumed in a country in Asia over a quarter of a century between 1989 and 2014. While the statement says the graph shows, the writer has written the given graph indicates. Apart from the verb to indicate, you can use verbs such as to depict, to illustrate, or to provide information. Also, the consumption of different kinds of meat from the statement has been paraphrased into a variety of meat, lamb, chicken, beef, pork. The noun consumption has been converted to the verb form consume. So when you paraphrase, see if you could convert the noun into its verb and the adjectives into their adverbs or vice versa. Finally, we see that the writer has used over a quarter of a century because it's a 25-year period. It is very important to understand the duration and see if it is a decade, a century, or half a century. Likewise, if it's not exactly 25 years or 10 years, like 24 years or 12 years, you can say close to a quarter of a century or over a decade. So here are more examples of introductions based on the statements of different Task 1 questions. The table below gives information on consumer spending on different items in 5 different countries in 2002. The given table indicates consumer expenditures in 2002 of 5 countries on 3 categories. Pay attention how the word order has been changed and the synonyms used to replace words. The writer has paraphrased the phrase, the table below gives information, into the given table indicates. Consumer spending into consumer expenditure. Here's another example. The chart below shows information about changes in average house prices in 5 different cities between 1990 and 2002, compared with the average house prices in 1989. The provided chart depicts how the average value of houses fluctuated in 5 cities between 1990 and 2002 in comparison with the average value which was in 1989. In the above example, the writer has replaced the words changes with fluctuation, average price with average value, and compared with became in comparison with. Well, now you know how to write introductions to Task 1 questions. To be more accurate, a good idea would be to practice writing introductions to different Task 1 questions. To watch how to write an overview and supporting paragraphs, please click the links given. If you want to prepare with our professional IELTS experts, log on to masteriltsonline.com and try a free 2-day trial. Master IELTS Online – Effective Preparation for a Higher Score.